Hi, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and hi, I'm Josh in recovery battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. And today we'll be reading from Just for Today, and it is August 21st. Even though it isn't the 21st just yet, we're catching up. So, August 21st from Just for Today, friendships. Our friendships become deep, and we experience the warmth and caring which results from addicts sharing recovery and a new life. Most of us come to Narcotics Anonymous with few genuine friends, and most of us arrive without the slightest understanding of what it takes to build lasting friendships. Over time, though, we learn that friendships require work. At one time or another, all friendships are challenging. Like any relationship, friendship is a learning process. Our friends love us enough to tell us the truth about ourselves. The old saying, the truth will set you free, but first it will make you furious, seems especially true in friendship. This can make friendships awkward. We may find ourselves avoiding certain meetings rather than facing our friends. We have found, though, that friends speak out of concern for us. They want what's best for us. Our friends accept us despite our shortcomings. They understand that we are still a work in progress. Friends are there for us when we're not there for ourselves. Friends help us gain valuable perspective on the events in our lives and our recovery. It is important that we actively cultivate friendships, for we have learned that we cannot recover alone. Just for today, I will be grateful for the friends that I have. I will take an active part in my friendships. Yeah, that's a big one for me. So as a military kid growing up, I moved like every year, which is what made it easy for me, to be honest, because much like the movie Fight Club, like single serving friends on a flight where you like talk to somebody sitting next to you, you get off the plane, you never see them again. As long as it's not like, something that's against the law, you can pretty much tell that person anything, and whether you like completely shock and awe them, as soon as you get off the plane, you never see, the odds of you seeing that person again are very slim. But it's true that friendships do take work. I remember when I was a kid reading this like long skinny poster that was basically relating friendships to plants and how you needed to tend to them, water them, make sure that they got sunlight, prune them, so on and so forth. And I'm fortunate, or at least I have been fortunate, that like I came into these fellowships with friends who I still have today. I was actually just in California for a friend's wedding who I've known for the past 23 years, and he made sure that it was sober. It was a sober wedding until I left, and ended up having the reception the day after the wedding, which is like crazy. Just crazy thoughtful of him, and really just he's just a really good friend. But we've been friends for, like I said, 23 years, and I've met some great people in the fellowship, and they've told me stuff that I have not wanted to hear. There's some in particular that I can think of where they have proverbial put their foot up my you-know-what, and told me some things to kind of like straighten me out because I had some stinking thinking, and I found myself in a negative self-talk place. I mean, I was still sober and working my program, but they could tell that I was like Charlie Brown and had a cloud over my head. And that's one of the things that I've gained. That's one of the strengths that I've gained from these programs, from the fellowships, is that I've had friends inside and outside that are honest with me, that tell me the truth, that I can talk to every day, that I do talk to every day. Especially my sponsor, I talk to him every day. And it's really helped in other aspects of my life, because I really was selfish in my use. I thought I was only hurting myself. I thought I was escaping life in the world, that it was a cure-all for all of my problems, that it would just somehow ameliorate or just make them go away or disappear, but it would really just make them much, much worse because I wasn't confronting them or dealing with them. But my friends and family in and out of the fellowship have given me the tools, along with my therapist and my psychiatrist, to effectively handle what life throws my way. And even in sobriety, like, I have really bad days, like bad stuff happens, like really bad stuff happens. So yeah, that's something that I often think about, that I'm very appreciative, grateful, and humbled by the fact that there are people out there that care enough about me to tell me the truth in order to save my life. And it's as simple as that. So that's definitely one of the many strengths that I've gained in this process over the years. The other thing that I just would like to hope for you is that you can take a step back, and sometimes friends will tell you stuff that you don't want to hear. Friends have told me plenty of stuff I don't want to hear. like, dang, you couldn't have sugarcoated that a little bit? You had to be that blunt? But that's what I hope for you. Check us out on tag Building Hope on Twitter, or tag Recovery on Instagram. I manage these 3 social media channels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch our videos, like our videos, but most importantly, please always use the comment sections or direct message me. But in the comment sections, if you're new, talk about your early sobriety, vent if you need to, ask for help, ask for advice. And if you have time underneath your belt, explain what's worked for you, what are some of the coping mechanisms and skills that you have used. That way people can add those tools to their toolkit in terms of, in a healthy manner, coping with the challenges that life brings. And that also, not only are we good friends by receiving constructive feedback, but we're good friends by providing constructive feedback. Because at the end of the day, what we want is what's best for our friends and for our family. And they want what's best for us. And that doesn't always mean that we're gonna hear like the softest, gentlest, easiest, kindest way for them to tell us what we need to hear. So again, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and I'm Josh in recovery, battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. Thanks for letting me share.